a union that has backed Kamala Harris's campaign is causing a bit of mockery. It's a union that represents the IRS, that's the tax office in the US, and no one's happier about this endorsement than Donald Trump.
It's no wonder that Kamala Harris was just officially endorsed by IRS agents. Do you believe it? That's when you'd say, I'd rather not have that endorsement.
It's probably an endorsement you don't want. There is no love for the IRS, is there, in America?
No, I think the tax man is probably universally loathed in every country, in the US certainly, and elsewhere as well. And it just goes to show how this is such a high contrast election in terms of the candidates, in terms of their policies, and in terms of the endorsements they're attracting. With Trump, you've got the Border Patrol, you've got the Teamsters that we talked about, I think, last week. And that was a big shift that they've never done in, I think, 4 decades. And then here you've got the IRS and the US Postal Service and the teachers unions and people like that on this side. I think Trump did well, bringing some humor into it. And I think he's right. No love lost in not having endorsement from the IRS.
Before you go, there has been polling out this week that is far more promising for Donald Trump, including in some swing states. How do you see those numbers right now? If you were to make a prediction, who do you see is in the box seat?
You know, it feels like Trump is very, very well positioned right now with all the macro fundamentals, some of these polls coming out, the direction of the country and how more than half of the population doesn't think it's in the right direction. All those things historically would bode well for a Trump candidate or the change candidate. However, this really is, it's a 50-50, Rita. I just think it's going to be such a tight election. It's been described as a knife fight in a phone booth. That's how razor thin it's going to be, won and lost on 40-50 votes, and that is going to continue until November.
Kosha Gada, thank you so much for your time this evening.